Для этого просто нужно с любовью и благодарностью относиться к родителям, окружать вниманием и заботой своих детей, свою семью, уважать коллег по работе, беречь дружбу, защищать правду и справедливость, быть милосердными, помогать тем, кто ждет поддержки. Вот и весь секрет. Пусть сбудутся все наши мечты, чистые помыслы и добрые намерения. Пусть в каждом доме царят радость и любовь. Пусть становятся краше и привлекательнее дорогие нашему сердцу улицы, города и поселки.
RainCoat. These types of computers now are being thought of in the same way. They're not terrifically powerful yet, but they're doing something completely different than what your computer does. And that thing is like flight. It gives these computers access to these new resources, maybe you could call them parallel universes, in order to do something that you couldn't otherwise do. This is an interesting one. So a horse can beat, or could beat, the initial flight of the Wright brothers' flight in speed. But a plane is not a faster horse. A plane is a different kind of machine. The plane takes advantage of another resource that nature gives us, this third dimension, in order to do something that matters to people better than you could do with any horse. It doesn't matter how fast you make a horse, it will never fly, at least the kinds of horses that we know about. So these types of computers now are being thought of in the same way. They're not terrifically powerful yet, but they're doing something completely different than what your computer does. And that thing is like flight. It gives these computers access to these new resources, maybe you could call them parallel universes, in order to do something that you couldn't otherwise do. And that's not the only one. In fact, the one I'm going to come back to and talk to in the context of the story that I'm wrapping this in was recently installed at NASA. And Google was the primary interested party that pulled this whole thing together. And this one is really exciting to me, because what they're going to do is apply this machine to an area that I think is fundamentally important. It's the crux of our future as humans, and that's, can we build machines like us? So building machines like us might be possible. I certainly believe it is. I might be wrong. But what I do know is that the types of approaches that people are taking now to build intelligent machines benefit immensely from what this machine that we've built does best. So what this center is about is applying this beautiful new computational idea in the service of trying to make intelligent machines. Now, I can't think of anything personally any cooler than trying to use quantum computers to build intelligent machines, so this is very exciting to me.
But there are some people who don't think it's going to end well for the Donald, like shock rocker Marilyn Manson, who depicts Donald's grisly death in the teaser for his latest music video, Say 10.
Donald! And now you're going to run for president. Don't you think that's a really cool idea, you guys? You'll keep them honest. You'll keep them honest, Donald. Personally, I hope you win, because I can't wait for the the inauguration. Donald Trump, by sitting here tonight and letting us do this, you proved to every American voter that you have thick skin, that you can take a joke, that you are a man of the people. And no matter what happens with the election, you will always be the king of New York City.